Hello, everyone. I hope you're all happy and healthy along with your respected families wherever you're located on this God's green earth. We heard that an Afghan citizen was arrested by the FBI entity in the United States along with one of his accomplices, that they were planning an attack, a terrorist attack on election day in the United States, and it was publicly announced that this person was inspired by the ISSK or Daesh, as they call it, and because of that inspiration, this guy was planning to do this terrorist attack. The truth of the matter is that I'm sure entities who are directly involved in counterterrorism battles and all of those relevant entities, institutions, and individuals who are working on this understand this basic fact that there is no difference between Taliban and ISIS-K or Daesh in terms of ideology, in terms of objective, as well as in terms of method. One of the group has a white flag, another has a black flag, but in reality, both of them are fighting for the same cause, and they believe in the same objective, and they have similar worldviews, and basically they're reinforcing each other. If you look at it in current times, the ISIS-K in Afghanistan, it appears to be an arm of the Taliban. It's Taliban branch, basically, a branch that since its creation has helped the Taliban to appear less evil in the eyes of the region and in the eyes of the international community, and as a result, that change in perception allowed the region and international community to engage with the Taliban, that eventually led to negotiations and the signing of a deal that led to the collapse of the Afghanistan Islamic Republic, a representative government in that region, an ally of the US and the West, and friendly towards the neighboring countries in the region, and paved the way for the full takeover of power by the Taliban. And the expectation was that since the Taliban had indicated that they were kind of anti-ISIS-K, or that they have the capabilities or they have the ideological motivation to go after ISIS-K, that when they are in charge, they will put all of their resources into this, and they will make sure that ISIS-K is eliminated in Afghanistan. And so they, from time to time, they announced some operations, and at some point they announced that there is no longer ISIS-K in Afghanistan, and right now they're claiming that ISIS-K is having bases in the region. That probably it does, but the main characters are in Afghanistan, and they're all loyal to the Taliban leader. They all pledge allegiance at the end of the day. All of the terrorist networks, they pledge allegiance to the Taliban leader, and so basically the fact is that ISIS-K is a branch of the Taliban, and since the creation it has helped them. And right now also, since the Taliban takeover, ISIS-K's threat has increased significantly in the region around the world, and the purpose for that is that with the increasing threat by ISIS-K, the Taliban are basically forcing the region and international community to come talk to them, and to legitimize them and to engage with them, and because they are portraying themselves as a reliable entity or group that can deal with ISIS-K. And so hopefully the smart people in relevant entities in the United States understand this basic logical connection between the two groups, and I'm sure they do, because it's very obvious. And so hopefully that realization and that truth will be acknowledged publicly, and given the fact that the people of the United States and the people of the world are anxious and are getting worried about the threat of the ISIS-K, and if they realize that behind all of this is the Taliban, then I think the ground is paved for strong and decisive actions against the Taliban in order to get rid of them and to get rid of all the terrorist networks and groups that are operating under their umbrella. And the people of Afghanistan are anxiously waiting for that day when they could witness that the international community, on top of it, the United States, halt all of their engagements with the Taliban and recognize the Taliban as a terrorist group and stand on the side of the people, that the people of Afghanistan will rise up against the Taliban and they will take charge of the country on their own hands, and free Afghanistan from the tyranny of the Taliban, and free the world from the terrorist threats by the Taliban and their affiliate and loyalist groups. So with that hope, God bless you, God bless Afghanistan, and God bless our world. Thank you.